Hey everyone, this is Self-Made Millennial. I'm Madeline Mann, and in today's video, you're gonna learn how to respond to an exploding job offer. Whoa! That's right, just when you think your job search is safe and tranquil, they hit you with an exploding job offer. Ba-bam! I don't care who you are, everyone should know what an exploding job offer is and how to respond to it. Because when it happens to you, you'll want to know exactly how to handle it and respond quickly. Okay, so an exploding job offer is when a company gives you a teeny tiny window of time to make a decision of whether or not to take their offer, which is generally 24 hours or less. So let me give you an example. So a friend of mine got an email from a company that he really wanted to work for, and they said, hey, nice to meet you, will you come in for interviews today? He goes, oh my gosh, okay, so he goes there, he gets all of his interviews done. That night, he gets an offer letter, and they say, hey, can you please give us your decision by tomorrow? We need it then. And he was like, whoa! So he got this exploding offer. He barely just met the company. He had to make a decision by the next day. He was so caught up in it. And so he just said yes, because it was really something he was excited about. So then he gets the job, and they already, like first day, they start reorging him. They changed what his job function was supposed to be. And they promised him equity, but he didn't have it written down in the offer letter. And they said, oh no, the position that we moved you to doesn't receive equity, so you're not getting any of that. So all these things were happening, and it really made him realize he should have taken more time to vet the opportunity, because from the time they emailed him to when he accepted the offer, it was less than 48 hours. And even less of that was him mulling over the offer. I'm on the employer side, right? So I understand when companies have time constraints around, they need to get your answer on whether or not you want a job, but I do not like exploding job offers. It does not respect a person's process of making a major life decision within 24 hours. So here's what I would do in this situation. If they give you an exploding offer, I recommend that you follow up immediately with this. Thank you so much for this offer. I am very excited by the idea of working together. This is a big decision for me, as I plan on being at my next employer for a long time. So I want to feel fully confident in the decision I make. I'd like to take the weekend to consider the offer. Would I be able to get back to you on Monday? That is a totally reasonable request. If you end up getting it extended to 2 or 3 days, take that as a win, because that's actually kind of a normal amount of time that companies need, because they want to get back to their other candidates if you don't want the job. If they don't budge from that 24-hour or less time period, I would honestly recommend walking away. They're not respecting their process, and I've just seen too many people make hasty employment decisions. Now, if I, throughout the process, really got to know this company, right? It was a process where I felt like I really properly vetted them, and they gave me a short deadline right at the end where they gave me an offer, I would accept it, right? That's a different story. Now, in some cases, you will be the exploding job offer, where if you get an offer from one company, then you tell other companies that you're interviewing with, and suddenly they either have to speed up the process or let you go. So I have a video all on how to handle that process and make sure you're maintaining those relationships well and hopefully getting multiple offers. So I'll link that in the description. I'll also link a video on how to negotiate your salary. I have an expert, Austin Belsack, talk about it, and he'll really help you out. So make sure to check that out. That's all I got, folks. For you new people out there, make sure you are subscribing to this channel. New videos every week, as well as hitting the like button on this video really helps me. So thanks so much, everyone. Wi-Fi high five.